calling it a love song.
What is up, my awesome gemstones? It's Mary Gem and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be on who is jealous of you. Okay, so we have three piles here today. Pile 1 is the emoji alien with the pearl desert rose. Pile 2 is Bobby. I have no idea what this crystal is, but yeah. Pile 3 says data, find my own humanity. And yeah, okay, I'll do a close-up on the crystals too. So if you resonate more with the crystal than the cards, that's completely cool. So this is pile 1. Really pretty. This is pile 2. It reminds me of like yellow citrine. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, obsessed, obsessed. Excuse the ratchet nails. And then we have pile 3. And this always just reminds me of marshmallows. I don't know why, but yeah, and like comfort. So these are the three piles. Pick whichever one you would like to. If you like the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, you're probably wondering why the Tarot of Sexual Magic is here. I used those cards for this reading just because I felt like it. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. Not me using my Tarot of Sexual Magic as like a Rider-Waite tarot and like I'm just going to be using this, but like this isn't even like a sexual video. But if something sexual does come up, then we'll see what happens. Yeah, anyways, what is up, my awesome gemstones? It's Mary Gem and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be on who is jealous of you, why, what's their deal, what are their thoughts about you, how do they view you, and all that other juicy goodness. Okay, so I hope that whenever you're busy watching this video, you're having an amazing day, evening, afternoon, all that jazz, sending love and light. If you would like a personal reading, my details are down below. And yeah, let's just get straight into it. So pile number 1, you guys chose the alien card. Okay, so it's really interesting because every time I think of it says emoji alien in like inverted commas. So I feel like this is someone that never really saw you for who you actually were. Okay, it's really interesting because like as soon as I picked up this card, I was hearing Aquarius, but like also I was busy hearing that this is someone that always expected you to be there for them, and it's kind of like maybe they pushed you to the brink. So you could definitely be a water sign like Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, because I know that water sign and air sign relationships and connections in general are always really tricky because water is always trying to understand air, air is trying to understand water. Water's trying to keep up with air, and then air is like getting frustrated with water and vice versa. So there definitely is this kind of like mirroring energy, but at the same time it's like also opposites. So it's just always a contradiction, a paradox, oxymoron, all that stuff. So yeah, I'm also hearing Libra energy. I feel like this is someone that you used to support for such a long time and you would always be there for them. Like I'm hearing you used to send them messages every day. You always used to support them. You even used to give them money sometimes, like on the regular. This could definitely be someone that is like younger than you and someone that kind of saw you as, I want to say like a parental figure or like an older sibling, and they just always assume that you'd be there for them. I feel like they're jealous of you because it's like, you know, Nanny McPhee, where she was like, when you need me but do not want me, then I will stay. When you want me but no longer need me, then I have to go. And I feel like you had to go, you know. I feel like they just wanted your company, but it's kind of like your services were no longer needed, you know. This could even be where a student gets really attached to a teacher, because I just feel like there's a power dynamic where they got so attached to you and they thought you were going to be there forever. And it's kind of like, you know, if you're an alien, it's like you had to go back to your home planet, you had to go back to what you were doing. So if you are some sort of mentor or someone that renders services to people, I feel like they're jealous of you because they're kind of saying like, either they're jealous of your job and what you do for a living, and they're jealous that you get to live their dream and like they're still working towards it. So let's say you are a teacher and they're a student teacher, or they're studying to be a teacher, and they're kind of like, they had to job shadow you, and then it's like you left, you know, like you finished your course, you graduated, and they're kind of like, I still have to study for 4 years to get where you are right now. And I feel like they're jealous of it. I feel like they're jealous, yeah, they're jealous that the connection you guys had was just services rendered and it wasn't anything else. I feel like they were trying to see something deeper, and they were like, no, like you actually care about me, this is deeper than like, you know, something else. Like this isn't just like, you know, client service provider, like this is something deeper. And I feel like they're jealous that you knew that you are smarter than them, that you literally, my nose is itching so much, so I definitely know that I'm on the right track. I feel like they're jealous that you're able to see through that, you know. This even could be a friend where it's like you could have told them that like their partner is like just not the right person for them. You just always would tell them the truth. You could definitely be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, and you know, even like a fire sign, or yeah, an air sign, and you just always told this person the truth and you were always right about it. And I feel like they were always jealous. They're kind of like, why do you get to do this? Why are you always right? Why am I always the one that's like second place? Like even like in Vampire Diaries, what's her name, Caroline, where she was like where she was like, why didn't he want me? He always picks her, everyone wants her, and I try, and she doesn't even try, and I try so hard, but I'm never the one. And I feel like that's them saying this. They're saying like they try so hard, but like they are never as smart as you. They can never see the future like you can. So you could definitely be someone that's really spiritual, and they're kind of like, this is so unfair, you always are right about everything, and they're jealous. They're saying it's unfair, like why can't they be right? I feel like they've been wanting to prove you wrong for so long, but they haven't been able to do it, you know. They've been trying to catch you out. They've been trying to do certain things so that you know, they can prove you wrong. Like I'm seeing them maybe starting a job and you saying, okay, this is really corrupt, this is really sketchy, you shouldn't do it, and then being like, no, I'm gonna prove you wrong, like this job is like really good, and then they go through it and you know, you were right. And I see them even like withdrawing from you, but also I see you like noticing that they've been acting different and being like, okay, I feel like I've supported them enough. I feel like I've been there for them, but maybe for your mental health, or just for like your health in general, for your peace, you had to cut them off. And I just feel like they weren't really ready to give up the game. They weren't ready to give up what you guys had. But you were like, listen, like I gotta go. And I just feel like you had this like detachment when it came to them, this Aquarius energy where you could just detach. You know, like you learned the art of detachment, and I feel like they're jealous of that. They're jealous of the skills you've acquired. They're jealous because like it even remind, I know I keep talking about TV shows, okay, I'm sorry, I'm Gen Z, but like Megamind and that other dude, where it's like you guys had all the same opportunities, but only one of you guys succeeded and did something, you know. You guys both went to the same schools, you guys both lived in the same area, but then maybe you were the one that prospered, you were the one that did something with your life and they didn't. And they're jealous because they're like, what am I doing wrong? Why are you years above me and I'm like doing this right now? Like, why am I stuck here? I'll link the video from Year on Out. It's a great video. It's a great short film about this guy that's he's a cash register person, a cashier, and he felt attached to this one person, and then she had to leave, you know, like, and it was just like, it sucked because, you know, you feel like you're equal to someone, and then it turns out like there is such a huge gap, whether it's like an economical gap, whether it's an age gap or whatever. You realize that like the gap is actually really important, and like maybe you feel like it isn't, but then it turns out to be a big thing. But yeah, tell me why I'm thinking about that other YouTube channel, Cancer Moons. I don't know, Cancer Moon. I'll insert a photo of him. He is so great. I love his videos. I literally was watching a video that he posted today. Child, I was crying. Oh my god, not me getting emotional right now. Like like this reading isn't even like resonating with me right now, but I'm thinking about his reading and how his reading resonated with me so much. And I feel like I can maybe feel this person's like depression, because it's anger. I feel like it's resentment, where it's like they keep thinking like this is so unfair, like this is not fair. And I feel like they're jealous, and I feel like it's a really deep rooted jealousy where it's like it's been festering for years. It's really is resentment. Okay, so Spirit, who is jealous of pile 1? So we have the Knight of Cups that came upright. Okay, like I said, I know this is a sexual deck, but it's just about who's jealous of you. I just felt like using it because, yeah. So I feel like this person is someone that felt like you guys would always, you know, I feel like they knew that you were going to leave them eventually, but when you actually had the strength to do it, they were jealous, because they're saying, I'm not as strong as you. I wouldn't be able to do what you did, you know. And they know that they could never be in the same position as you. I feel like they're jealous that, yeah, you were able to detach from them, because I feel like they were still attached to you. It's kind of like when someone comes before you do, and then you're kind of like, okay, so you're done? Was that it? Like, aren't you gonna wait for me to finish too? But yeah, Spirit, who's jealous of pile 1? Okay, then we have the 5 of Wands that came up, right? This talks about conflict. They're saying like, why did you finish? Why did you leave before me? And I feel like they know the reason why, and you also know the reason why. But it's kind of like they don't want to admit it to themselves. They're upset to see you moving on. They're upset to see you doing better than them. Who is jealous of pile 1? Then we have the 9 of Pentacles. I feel like more than anything, they just want like a time machine to go back, you know. They're saying like, if I just go back in time, I would do this, I would do that, and like we could be doing this stuff together. But I feel like it's not even like they want to get back together or anything. I think it's just that they're upset that any of it had to happen in the first place. Like, I'm busy hearing, you didn't deserve the trauma that you're having to heal from. It's just trauma, you know? And it sucks when you have to heal from shit that you didn't deserve. And I feel like on one hand this is how they feel, and on the other hand it's kind of like this attachment where it's like you were there for them and you helped them, and there's nothing more you could have done. And sometimes, you know, people just end up hurting each other, where it's intentionally or unintentionally. And I feel like it left this person kind of like scarred in a way. And I feel like they want to tell you how much it really hurt them, but I don't know if they ever will get to that point. So this was a really deep reading, pile 1. If you would like a personal reading, my details are down below. I wish this person the best, and you the best as well. Like, I'm gonna say one more thing. So I'm polyamorous, right? And I remember I was talking to this one person, and they asked me, they were like, but like, how do you navigate the jealousy that you feel when your partner is with someone else? And I always told them like, or like, don't you feel jealous? Like, that's what they will ask me. And that's common questions people will ask you if you are polyamorous. And then my answer is always the same. I'll say like, I do get jealous, but I feel like I'm strong enough to be able to navigate through it, because I just feel like I don't want to have that ownership on my partner. And I feel like that my want for them, my need for them, it's bigger than this emotion I feel towards them. I don't know if that resonates or why I felt the need to say that, but yeah, I literally have no idea what my point was when I said that. But fit the reading to how it resonates to you, and let me know if you chose pile 1, because this was really interesting, really deep. I feel like it made me think a lot. So yeah, I don't feel like, damn, that was a lot. So if you guys chose pile 1, let me know, and yeah, let's get into the next one. Okay, pile number 2, you guys chose the Barbie card. Okay, so immediately I'm busy getting Pisces and Virgo. So Pisces and Virgo are literally like on the opposite end. I feel like they're the most incompatible signs, non-compatible signs. I mean, there's a lot of incompatible, whatever. There's a lot of signs that are not compatible, But yeah, Pisces and Virgo are sticking out to me, and I feel like they're just like super not compatible. Like Pisces and Capricorn, Pisces and earth signs, I don't know what it is. I just feel like if you're a Pisces, you need to be with an air sign. I just think it makes more sense. But anyways, so who is jealous of you? So definitely they could have a B in their name, or like a Y, or their name ends in a Y. I mean, why? What is the reason? Let's see. Okay, what am I getting from the card? I feel like it's interesting because I think this person isn't necessarily jealous in like a malicious way, where like they're even conscious of it. I feel like this person is secretly jealous of you, but they don't even know why. Oh, because of unresolved feelings, and because this person could definitely like you. Okay, I feel like this person is jealous of not even you specifically, but more of like the person that you're with. They're jealous that like they're jealous, like, you know. Oh, that's interesting, because in Pal 1, you might have watched Pal 1 also, but I was talking about polyamory and how like if I'm with someone, they can be with someone else, and then like person one will feel jealous of like their partner seeing someone else. And I feel like this is that energy. Like I'm seeing someone having a crush on you, someone liking you a lot, and then you being in another relationship, you giving someone else more attention than them, and them being like upset about it. And I feel like it's even like it could be conscious, but I feel like it's more like unconscious. Like maybe they don't even realize that like they're feeling jealous, you know. Like they could be lashing out and like being mad at you, being angry with you, and maybe you guys even had a falling out. And I feel like the entire reason was because they felt left out, because they felt jealous. And I feel like maybe they didn't even want to admit that to themselves. I'm definitely getting Aries, and no offense to all my Aries, okay? I'm an Aries rising. I love Aries. It's like one of my favorite zodiac signs. But you know, Aries are the baby of the zodiac sign. They can be really snippy. They can be really just like 0 to 100. And if they feel like they aren't getting attention, they will cut you off. And I feel like they don't like admitting when they're wrong. So they also could be like an Aries sun, then like Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, moon. Like imagine Aries sun, Taurus moon, Taurus Venus, Taurus rising. Like child, that is a lot. There's an airplane. Okay, the airplane's gone. So yeah, I feel like they didn't even realize that they were jealous of you. But it's even like this could definitely be an LGBTQ plus reading, where you know, this person felt so entitled to you and to just your energy, your time, and just to like, so they felt so entitled to you. And when it like got taken away, when you started being in another relationship, or when you started paying attention to someone else, they were angry and they didn't know why. But I feel like they couldn't, maybe they aren't emotionally intelligent, so they couldn't really name the feeling to what they were experiencing. And maybe you're a water sign. I feel like water signs have a lot of emotional intelligence, and they're really able to feel. Like I know for me personally, if I can put words to how I feel really easily. Like that comes really easily to me. Like I'll be like, okay, I'm feeling apprehensive because of this, or like I can name a feeling, you know. I feel like this person struggles with that, you know. So yeah, and this could be an LGBTQ plus reading, where it's like, how do I say this? Okay, let's say like maybe when you were younger, you had a really intense friendship with someone, or even recently you had a really intense friendship with someone, and the feelings were just super intense. And then like looking back on it, you're kind of like, you know what, I think I actually had a crush on this person. And I feel like that's the energy surrounding this connection, where it's like they're like, you know what, actually I think I had feelings for them. Like that's why I was acting like this, that's why I was jealous, that's why I lashed out, that's why I stopped talking to you. I was jealous because I wanted to be that person. I wanted to be the one that you were obsessing about, crying about, you know, wanting to spend time with, introducing to your family. Like I wanted to be that person. So Spirit, who is jealous about you? Okay, So we have the Knight of Wands that came upright, and literally I see this as the lesbian card, so that's clarification. This could definitely be an LGBTQ plus reading, and I just feel like this person was really into you. They are really into you, but they feel like it's too late. They only realized that they were jealous and that they cut you off after the fact that they realized they had feelings for you. Because it's interesting, I feel like other people can tell when two people are interested, but then the two people that are actually, you know, the people, they can't tell that they're interested, you know? Like, let's say your best friend is with someone, like, you can tell that your best friend likes this person, and then your best friend is like, what? No, I would never. But you can tell. And I feel like a lot of people told this person, like, no, I think you like them, I think you like them, and they were like, no, I don't. And then just to prove a point, they cut you off. Just to prove a point, they left you. But yeah, that really sucks. So Spirit, who's jealous of pile 2? We have the 4 cups that came upright, okay? They were busy watching you. They were watching you get close to someone else. And they even tried to make you jealous, okay? I feel like jealousy was... They were jealous, but they didn't know that they were jealous. So if you were getting close to someone else, I feel like they did the same thing. So let's say you got in a relationship, then I can see them getting in a relationship too, with maybe someone that's really close to you. And it's like, maybe they didn't know that they were doing that on purpose, but I feel like eventually they did realize. Oh, I'll pull out a card now. But yeah, I feel like they tried to make you jealous. I'm gonna pull out, yeah. So Spirit, were they conscious of the fact that they were jealous? Were they conscious of the fact that they were jealous? We have the 6 of Pentacles that came upright. I feel like they didn't want to admit it to themselves, but deep down they did know. Yeah, deep down they did know, but they didn't want to admit it to themselves. They could have been closeted as well. Or just in general, they didn't want to admit that they liked you. I was gonna ask another question. So wait, were they conscious of the fact? And then... yeah, okay, so who's jealous of pile 2? Then we have the Lovers card. They had to make a decision on who they wanted to be with. They were just jealous of the choice you made, of the person you chose to be with. It even could just be a best friend and they don't like your current partner. They're saying, I'm worth your time more than this other person. And then we have the 3 of Wands. They tried to make you jealous. Yeah, they wanted to get back at you. They wanted to show you what it was like, you know. They wanted to get a reaction out of you. Okay, Spirit, how did you feel? I'm talking about you now. Did they make you jealous? Did they make you jealous? Did they make you jealous? We have the 10 of Cups. I feel like you were just really in love, or you are just a really loving person, and you didn't want there to be arguments. I feel like you felt fulfilled within yourself and also in this relationship, and it's kind of like you felt a bit confused on why they were acting this way. Yeah, you felt confused. You might have even been happy that they left you, or like you're happier after they left. So yeah, that is what I got for pile 2. I really hope the video resonated. I love you so much. If you would like a personal reading, my details are down below. And let's get into the next one. Okay, pile number 3, you guys chose data. Find my own humanity, okay? So this is interesting, but pile 3, I feel like a lot of people are jealous of you. So you might be someone that is really like in the spotlight, or like a lot of people know you, you know. You might have been someone that was always excelling in class, or you're someone that's really attractive, or you're someone that is in like a relationship with someone that might be a micro celebrity or a celebrity in general. Because I'm seeing you have some haters, okay? I feel like there are people that want to be like you. I feel like there are people that do not like you at all, and people that gossip about you. But I feel like it does really stem from jealousy, you know. I feel like there are people that just do things to you that are like, you know, quite horrible. And like it's rooted in jealousy. So like if this person's like, you know, spreading gossip and lying about you, it's because they're jealous, you know. Because you are in a position where people want to be there. So it might even be like you got a new job promotion and they didn't, and they're jealous, like some coworkers. But yeah, mostly I'm hearing like people are jealous of your relationship for some reason, because it says find my own humanity, and this talks about like your soul purpose. And I feel like you could also be someone that's really spiritual, and maybe you found out what you wanted to be and who you wanted to be at a really young age, and like other people didn't. And I feel like people are jealous that you are able to kind of like live through. Ooh, I feel like people are jealous because sometimes, or like most of the time, you could just be a really happy person. You know, obviously you go through your own like crisis and like emotions and your own depressive episodes, but I feel like for the most part you're a really happy person, and people are like mad about that. Like, it reminds me of BoJack Horseman and Mr. Peanut Butter, where the scene, I will link it down below, but like basically the scenario is this guy saying like, he's like, this guy's like, why don't you like me? You have a million, you like, you have everything you could ever want, like what else do you want? And then the guy's like, I want to like myself, but I don't think I ever will be. I want to like myself how you like yourself. And I feel like even if you aren't in the position for people to feel jealous about you, but you're like, excuse me, I'm literally at the bottom, I'm lower class, like nah nah nah, but I feel like you have confidence, you are happy within yourself, and they're saying like, they want to find their own humanity, they want to find their soul purpose, they want to be happy from the inside like you are, but they aren't. And I feel like people are jealous of that. They're jealous that you love yourself, they're jealous of your self-love journey, they're jealous that you found happiness with like how little that you have. And I'm not trying to say you have like nothing, but I just feel like you made yourself happy, and people are jealous of that because they're saying like, what am I doing wrong? Like, I bought all this, I did all this, but you just woke up and you're just happy. You might even be someone that manifests a lot. You could be just really spiritual, and people are saying like, you just did a manifestation spell, but I've been working 12 hours a day. And it's kind of like they're jealous, and also they feel like you aren't being empathetic towards them, you know. So empathy is really important. I feel like when people are jealous, it's kind of like, how should you react? Because jealousy is really not a bad emotion. There are no bad emotions, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's no such thing as bad emotions. Okay, Spirit, how should they react to this person? How should they react? We have the Temperance card. It comes with balance, okay? So I'm hearing that with the happiness you feel within yourself, don't forget that you also need to clap for other people. Don't forget that you also need to be happy for other people. I'm sure you do, but I feel like people are jealous because it's like, you already are happy within yourself, and I feel like people, when they're with you, it's like you might have done like a banishing spell, and I feel like a lot of people that were close to you can't be close to you anymore just because of that spell that you did. And it's kind of like, they're jealous, they're upset because of it, and it's complicated when you have to leave someone, when I don't know, it's complicated. But yeah, I feel like it just talks about balance in general. So I feel like they're jealous that maybe you don't seem as happy for them as maybe they were happy for you, and they're jealous of that. So Spirit, who is jealous of pile 3? We have the Three of Swords that came up, right? This talks about total heartbreak, you know, heartache and depression. I feel like the people that are jealous of you are people that are in pain, and you aren't in pain. You are happy with yourself. You're happy with your life, you know, and they aren't. And they're jealous that you can wake up and be happy, you know. Like, even with Mr. Peanut Butter, like, BoJack was always jealous of him because he was like, he's so dense that he doesn't even realize he has to be like, that he should be miserable. And like I'm saying, like, I'm not insulting you or anything, but they're just saying like, you are so happy when there's so much shit to be upset about, you know. You even could be someone that's just like really like half glass full. So Spirit, yeah, who's jealous of pile 3? We have the Knight of Pentacles that came up, right? They feel like their journey is going to be way slower than yours. And I feel like as much as they're happy for you and everything, they're just jealous that like, you already are happy with yourself, you know? Spirit, who's jealous of pile 3? Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. They're jealous of your sensitivity. They're jealous that you're confident, that you're beautiful, attractive, handsome, of your body, of your looks, of just how you are in general as a person. That your energy is so welcoming, but they know that their energy isn't. They're jealous of the fact that they can also see it, and that they, like, I feel like there's, like, you know, drama in the spiritual community where it's kind of like maybe you can see someone else's energy and you can tell their energy isn't good, or you can tell that their energy is really low vibrational, and they know their energy is low vibrational, and they're like, they're jealous. They're saying like, why can't I be high vibing like you? But yeah, I'm seeing some drama. And yeah, I remember like a few years back there was drama in the tarot community, so you know, that could also be something that's coming up right now. But yeah, so okay, let me pull out one more card. Spirit, who's jealous of pile 3? Who's jealous of pile 3? We have the Two of Swords that came up, right? It's someone that knows that they can't be in your energy. I'm just feeling like you did a spell on someone and like it got rid of them. So maybe you did like a what's it, like a cord cutting ritual, but like you cut someone off, like you cut off a karmic partner, or like you separated yourself, or like with the twin flame you ran away or something, the runner and the chaser. And I just feel like they're jealous of that. They're jealous that you knew what to do but they didn't in that situation. They're jealous that they couldn't be the one that saved you. Like, I don't want to say survivor's guilt, but it's kind of like maybe you both were put in a situation and then you were the one that took the blame, or you were the one that, you know, took action and they didn't. And they were like, I wanted to be the one to save you. I wanted to be the one that could do this for you. But like, you did it yourself, you know? Like, you didn't wait for your knight in shining armor. You took that bitch by the hands, by the hair, and you were like, you know? So yeah, that is what I got for pile 3. I really hope the video resonated. I love you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!